Hi everyone, this is Deb Tim, a Canadian girl, and we're going to have a look at my 55-gallon community tank. I did a little rescaping and we'll see exactly how the new inhabitants are making out. So please stay tuned. This is my 55-gallon mixed community tank. I've added some wonderful additions to this tank, although you can't see any of them right now. I added 4 clown loaches and a spotted Raphael catfish that I like to call Fat Cat. When I did my last water change, I removed the second piece of wood and made a rock cave structure. I also put the jug back in for my rainbow shark, but he prefers the new rock cave structure. It's interesting to watch who claims what. The first few days after a water change, there's a lot of activity. Everyone is out exploring. Fat Cat was out constantly swimming around. I hadn't seen so much of him since I first got him. I think he really likes his new home and seems to be much more comfortable in this tank. The clowns are clowns and frolic in the evenings. They hang out together with the Cory cats under the driftwood. I think they're also happier in this tank because they don't have to fight for food among the haps and peacocks. With the colors in the driftwood, it's really my favorite piece. It took me a long time to get it processed, but I'm hoping to find another piece like that again. I plan on going for a hike soon in hopes of finding one similar. I will be happy if and when the wood ever sinks. I don't like having the big rocks hold it down. I'm going to ask hubby this weekend if he could screw a piece of slate to the bottom so I can get rid of those big rocks for good. I know it's only been a week since I set up my geotank, but I love the wood with the plants attached to it, so I'm considering doing the same type of thing in this tank. I will give it another couple of weeks before I decide, as I want to make sure the geo setup is a success before making a second setup like this. I got the second FX4 for my 150, and this has caused a domino effect with my filters. Each tank has more filtration now as I move the filters around. I put a larger canister on this aquarium that's adequate for 92 gallons. The filter that I had on this aquarium was good for up to 70 gallons and is now on my 40-gallon grow out in my little fish room. You may have noticed I have micro bubbles in this tank. I hate them. They are so annoying and make the tank look like it's full of floaties. Although the extra bubbles and the new output sure are entertaining for Rufus, he plays in those bubbles all day long. When you set up a canister, often it's the first time. If your media isn't distributed neatly, it can have tiny air pockets that will show up in your aquarium as microbubbles. The simple way to fix that is to unpack and then repack your media baskets, making sure the media is evenly distributed and level in your filter. I need to do this here. It's water change day to day for this tank, so I'll be doing that later. This time I won't remove everything, as I only do that every other week. This tank also needs regular topping up during the week. I'm sure with the cooler weather, the evaporation won't be as great as it is in the heat. I also removed 3 Cory cats and a bristlenose pleco and put them in my geotank. But I have a feeling with the sand sifters it wasn't really necessary. I'm just happy this community is doing well and everyone seems to be settled and happy. So until next time, this is Deb Tim signing out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a wonderful day, and I wish you a wonderful day tomorrow, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.